Right, hey guys, how we doing? Back with another video from Gigguk on his second channel, Gaunt, and today we're checking out the Anime Awards at it again. So I don't think I watched his video he did last year on the Anime Awards, but as I can see from the paused screen of the video starting up, he seems a bit disappointed that Demon Slayer is in something or other. But yeah, apparently he wasn't happy with the nominations and the way it turned out last year, so let's see his response to how the anime, and this is from Crunchyroll, isn't it? The Anime Awards is done by Crunchyroll. Let's see how Gigguk is feeling about the Anime Awards this year.
Why is Demon Slayer here? Why? Take the dick out of my mouth. Ah! Where's Sword Art Online?
Hey?
Maybe I've become everything I've hated, guys.
Oh, okay. They did have a movie though, didn't they?
Maybe. Hello, my weebs and
Hello.
gamers.
How we doing?
It is that time of the year once again where the salt will flow freely. Because what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be voting on what we think are the top winners of this year's Anime Awards.
Cool. Hey, I like this approach actually. Go through it all and we can watch what he thinks. Oh, this is class. Yeah, I don't think I voted this year, and I didn't watch his video on last year's, but I might check out last year's thing as a random one if you guys want me to let me know. But anyway, let's see what he chose.
I always love this time of year. Even though this is the Anime Awards, which is meant to be celebrating the best of anime to come out in 2022, 4 2022 anime have been completely excluded from any nomination. And I'm not entirely sure why. I'm not going to make any assumptions to why that is, but it is a bit confusing. Bocchi is just too OP. She is too OP that she would completely
that's a shame.
break the Anime Awards
never know, though.
single-handedly. So
it could be the way that they do it in the months, though. So, like, the fall anime might fall into 2023's, categories. But
they had to exclude her for this year. I'm still reeling. I'm still salty that Mushoku Tensei did not win anything last year. First off, we have best voice acting performance in English. I'm not going to be watching videos just in case. You know what? Unfortunately, I only watched one single dub this year, and that was Cyberpunk Edgerunners. So I don't really have a balanced opinion on this one because I didn't watch any other dubs this year.
Yeah, I've heard that the dub for Edgerunners was decent. Did I watch the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie? No, I watched it. I think I watched it subbed. I think it was subbed.
Apart from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I'm sure someone did an amazing job in Ranking of Kings. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see his performance this year. If you want to support your boy, then go vote for it. Best voice acting performance in Japanese. I believe we have the voice for Anya, the voice for Chika.
Right.
Sorry, Chisato. We have Jolene's voice.
Hey, she was class. And this is the thing, that's the only one I've seen out of all these, because I didn't really watch a lot of anime last year, so... Maiden Abyss.
Okay, I'm gonna cleanse my brain. We have Thapta's voice. I can never not say Thapta without just... we have Tanjiro's voice, and of course we have Eren's voice from Attack on Titan.
Now, I think it's weird that Eren's nominated in a lot of the... Well, I've seen Eren was nominated in a couple of things, but he wasn't in that, that part of it a lot. Like, everyone else had more major roles and stuff going on. He wasn't in it a lot, so...
I think the three that stand out is, of course, Yuki Kaji as Eren, Misaki Kuno as Thapta, and Fervo's Eye as Jolene.
She was great. She was
God
great.
damn, this one's actually difficult. I'm gonna go with my gut. I am going to go.
We got
with
some JoJo's on the go.
Out of everyone, I think she stood out to me the most. Call me a JoJo fan. I am a JoJo fan.
Hell
okay, that was my one dick that I sucked today. Okay, I'm going with my gut, or should I say, I'm going with my dick. Dick suckers unite, man. Best
Let's go.
Romance.
I mean,
frankly, I love Call of the Night. I have a very big soft spot for Call of the Night.
Yeah, you do.
It was one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. Oh my god, my dress up darling though.
Yeah. But that was more because of the vibe. Okay, it's definitely not because of the romance. Even though it's like
My
what
Dress Up
mainly
Darling,
drives
it
the
was
plot,
lovely.
I don't watch Call of the Night for the romance. I watch it for the vibes, man. Komi-san Can't Communicate second series, and I haven't read the manga, but
Oh, Love After World Domination was really good as well. Why have I watched more romance anime of last year than anything else? Ah, you know what? Love After World Domination was brilliant, and My Dress Up Darling was brilliant, man. Like,
but if there is romance that happens later in the manga, it's probably going to be like 200 chapters in, man. We have My Dress Up Darling.
Let's
Marin,
go.
I'm going to say this right now. Marin is still my pick for best girl of the year for
obvious reasons.
absolutely no reason at all, other than she is just quite literally the Giga Chad.
She's
of
amazing.
waifus.
She is
People
amazing.
who are spamming a certain name in the chat that has nothing to do with
Sydney.
it, guys. Absolutely nothing to do with it. I really liked My Dress Up Darling as a romance.
It was amazing.
It would have probably been a show that would be in the top running for best romance of the year if Kaguya-sama didn't air that year.
Oh.
The way Kaguya is going now, it's not just in the
I
running
need to
for
catch up on
the
this, man.
best like romantic comedy anime.
Season 1 was great.
In this year, I think it's in the running for top 5 of all time, at least. You kind of feel like watching an episode of Kaguya feels like kind of hanging out and seeing the quirkiness of hanging out with your own friends and just talking and just them talking shit with each other. It's a really special series.
Please
in the
mention
romance
Love After
genre,
World Domination.
And it's a rarity in the romance genre as well, because I can't think of
Please.
many romances that build up its romance and then we get to a point where we see them actually deliver through a climax, which is normally reserved for like manga. Like if you follow manga 200 chapters in or something. That's not to say the rest were bad. That's just I'm just saying Kaguya-sama is just that good. Love After World Domination.
I hope he watched it and I hope he talks about it. Mate, I loved this anime. It was so good.
Now that was also a pretty good romance.
Yeah.
It was very charming as well.
Hey Grant, I know that you are not
Oh, is that all
streaming
he's
Genshin
talking
right now,
about?
but Lantern Rite has begun. But before you play it, I believe you should need do a lot of character stories. Ganyu, Yellen, Ito and Kuki, Teapot, for Chasm story. But if you don't have the
Alright.
Yo, you just go, yo, she cut you off, man. Bruh, she cut you off. Shikimori's not just a cutie. Yeah, Shikimori's not just a cutie. She's f***ing boring as well.
Oh, damn,
for
alright,
best
take
romance,
that.
Kaguya-sama gets my vote.
Oh.
Best fantasy.
Okay.
Okay. So, we have Demon Slayer.
Oh, what we got? So we got Demon Slayer. Oh, we got some here. So Demon Slayer, mate, that was amazing. It was so good. But from what I've watched, and I loved Overlord Season 4, I would give Mushoku Tensei this one. Obviously, I've not seen Ranking of Kings, Case Study of Vanitas, I've not watched that. Made in Abyss, I'm not there. So I've only seen 3 of the 6. But out of the 3 of the 6 I've watched, I'd give it to Mushoku Tensei just because the story is just so freaking intense. Yes, Demon Slayer's action and animation's incredible, and Overlord was just such fun. It was so fun to see him like doing what he's doing, Irons. But I'd give it to Mushoku Tensei personally out of the 3 of the 6 that I've seen.
We have Made in Abyss, Mushoku Tensei, Overlord Season 4, Ranking of Kings Second Season, and Vanitas Second Season. Out of all of these, I have not seen Vanitas yet, but I've seen the rest of them. So
Oh, wow,
I do
okay,
have,
cool.
I do have an opinion on the rest of them.
Cool,
And
cool.
I'm actually going to f***ing riot if Demon Slayer wins Best Fantasy.
Oh.
And do you know the awful thing is, I can actually see it happening.
I mean, it was good, but it should not. In my personal opinion, I don't feel like it should beat Mushoku Tensei. No way.
Why is Demon Slayer here? Why?
Damn.
You can take my action, but Demon Slayer, don't take my fantasy, please.
Yeah,
For the
alright,
love of
yeah.
God. I guess they're including 4 of 2021 anime in this now, which makes this very, very hard. Made in Abyss Season 2 and Mushoku Tensei second core.
Yeah.
And I fucking love both.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. I
need to watch Made in Abyss if he's putting it on par with Mushoku Tensei. Jeez.
The world building in both is so fantastic. This is going to hurt me because I was very, very unhappy that Mushoku Tensei did not win anything last year.
That's madness,
I
though,
was
that it didn't.
distraught.
That's incredible. Like, what? Loving the music.
The reason I'm giving it to Made in
Oh,
Abyss
okay, go ahead.
is because I feel like Mushoku Tensei has not come close to reaching its peak. You know, if
Yeah,
this
it's
was
still
any
got
other,
more
if
to
this
do.
was any other year,
Alright.
including last year.
Mushoku Tensei easily sweeps Best Fantasy. Best Drama. We have 86 Part 2, Attack on Titan Final Season Part.
Do you know what? I still need to finish 86. I've got 4 episodes left. Was there a random point where it just stopped and then there was a break and then they just threw the random episodes in? I'm going to finish that soon and then I'm going to watch Mother's Basement on it. But what we got? 86, which, amazing. Dance Dance Dancer, I dropped off of that. Attack on Titan, yeah, definitely put that up there. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, put that up there. And then Made in Abyss on here again. He's just going to choose that. But so drama, drama. I would say 86 out of everything. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was drama-esque, but it had its like actiony and funny moments as well. If I was to say drama, I suppose it's between Attack on Titan and 86.
To Cyberpunk
For me
Edge
personally.
Runners, Dance Dance Dancer, Kotaro Lives Alone, and Made in Abyss, Made in Abyss Season 2 once again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Kotaro Lives Alone, unfortunately, I haven't seen. Is that
Yeah,
a
what
drama?
is that?
I don't know why. I look at the art style and I thought it was going to be.
very
I thought it was going to be like a comedy or something.
kid-esque.
I'm trying to
okay.
convince myself if 86 can beat out Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
in
it's
my mind.
between those two.
Ooh, I might even be slightly.
But I didn't finish 86,
Does
man. I need to,
Cyberpunk
I'm going to do that
Edge
this week.
Edge it out. The hard thing about 86, right, is that I do want to give 86 more representation because I do think it's a very, very good show. Unfortunately, it is a war drama that is in exactly the same genre as Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And I do think Attack on Titan is just a better show.
Okay.
This is going with the popular vote.
I'm not going to argue with that.
It's 86 is not better than Attack on Titan.
No.
Best
Alright.
comedy.
Comedy.
Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Kotaro Lives Alone, My Dress Up Darling, Spike's Family, Uncle from Another World, Your Boy Kongming.
I only watched My
been
Dress Up
one
Darling
anime
from
this
this.
year that has made me laugh out loud. And that show is
Your boy Ming, maybe?
Bocce the Rock.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if Bocce the Rock was actually funny or if I was just laughing out of a defense mechanism.
Quite possibly.
So, Kaguya-sama Love is War. I just said about how Kaguya is what I think is one of the
Of
best
romance.
romantic comedies of the modern era. A lot of people find Kaguya really, really funny. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. I find it amusing. My Dress Up Darling. Was that a comedy?
It had its
If we're
funny
counting
moments.
this as comedy, the
It had
closest
its
thing I can
funny
think
moments.
of to a comedic scene is the same scene you get in every fucking other comedy anime show, which is, oh no, the main character walked in on a girl and she's
Yeah,
naked
alright.
because she's in the shower.
He's not wrong. It fell on a lot of tropes.
That's so funny. Was there any other scene in there apart from that, or was the comedy, oh man, Marin really horny and Gojo's trying his best not to pop a boner? That was so funny. Bro, you're laughing with your dick. You're not laughing with your mouth. Let's be honest, man. Spy Family, I didn't really find funny at all. What I love about Spy Family is just how fucking wholesome it is.
Yeah. I need to
your
watch
boy
this,
Kong
man.
was also amusing. God, I sound like an AI generated robot.
It's so weird, yeah. You don't
describing
feel like
comedy
it sounds
to
like you found
aliens.
any of these funny.
Yes, this one also had the jokes, and it also did the ha funny, the laughter. The closest thing out of everything in this list that got me to laugh, even above Kaguya, probably Uncle from Another World. Call
Right.
me fucking isekai
That's on
trash,
Netflix, isn't it? I need to
but,
watch that.
That was probably
I need to watch that.
probably the funniest out of all of these in terms of like the closest that got me to laughing. And of course, comedy is subjective.
It's very subjective, and I'm glad he's pointed that out because that's on Netflix. I'm currently watching Record of Ragnarok while I'm eating tea every day because I record up here, and then the only time I use downstairs in the living room is to have my tea. And I'm putting Record of Ragnarok on, and I'm like, I've nearly finished season 2. What do I watch next? That's going to be it.
But I just love the take of just taking your usual isekai.
Yeah, like I love this concept. You got the isekai character, he's done what he's meant to do, and then he comes back, and then what happens next? That's a cool concept.
Protagonist and just making him an oblivious asshole. It's
right.
Uncle from Another World for me. That was like my best comedy. Best action. We have Attack on Titan final season part 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners,
right.
Demon Slayer season 2.
Right. I've not seen Spy Family, not seen Lycoris Recoil, but just based off of all of these and action, I would say Demon Slayer has got this action-wise, or Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Yeah, Attack on Titan had its awesome moments, like that bit where Mikasa's on the roof and slicing all down with everyone else. That was awesome, but it wasn't so consistent with the action. Demon Slayer just boom all the way through, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners really did hit hard with the action. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean was cool, but it was like quite steadily paced. From what I've seen out of the 4, I would say Demon Slayer is quite right to get the best action out of that.
Or the Entertainment District arc, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, Lycoris Recoil, and Spy X Family? Is that an action? One of the biggest things that I complained about last year was Demon Slayer Season 2 won Best Animation, I think, or Best something, and I thought that was unfair that Demon Slayer Season 2 won that because it was basically just a rerun of the movie.
The arc, right.
Heard that and was just like, yo, bet.
Alright.
Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc is some of the most hype, like
action.
pure hype
definitely.
Animation and action I've seen in anime.
It just keeps
the bar
going.
Once again. Ufotable were like, we are going to bring bangers and bangers and bangers no matter what medium this is. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. One scene that sticks out in my mind wasn't even like a stand scene. It was Dio talking about what the weakest stand is.
Oh, yeah.
And Dio was like, there is no such thing as a weak stand. Any stand can be strong depending on the situation, the planning, the everything.
Yeah,
goes, not for real though. And then Dio just basically just goes, fucking Survivor, man. What a fucking shit stand.
And then it kicks ass. Demon Slayer.
I think what just edges it out for me. What just edges it out for me. Spoiler is Cyberpunk. I think consistently over the 10 episodes.
All right.
I didn't do that on purpose, guys. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. I didn't do that on purpose. It was a blast to watch from beginning to end. It didn't just have some insane action. It had some insane action with Trigger at their absolute peak.
All right, yeah, I'm watching this scene now, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. The stuff they pulled off with the animation and everything was just incredible. Using the augmentation that the people had, that they can use different abilities and stuff, and the way they pulled it off and animated it, and made us understand what was going on. Yeah, pretty damn cool. But I would have still given it to Demon Slayer. But, eh.
Like, to me, when I think about Demon Slayer, I think about the last 2-3 episodes and just how hype that one moment was. That one final fantastic moment. But in terms of, like, overall consistency with just hype and good action, I gotta give it to Cyberpunk Edge Runners. What's the next one? Must protect at all cost characters.
Oh.
This is a weird
That is a weird character.
What is...
Category.
Did they get rid of Best Boy and Best Girl?
It looks like they did.
Come on, Crunchyroll. Why you gotta get rid of Best Boy and
Best Girl?
Come on. So, we have Anya, we have Boji, we have Kage, we have Kotaro, we have Marin, and we have Komi. So,
I would protect
Marin. Is my vote for Best Girl. But in terms of must protect at all costs,
surely that would be the same.
Marin doesn't need protection. We need protection from Marin, man.
Where in the world is Rebecca?
Honestly, yeah. Komi, I mean, yeah, okay. Komi needs protection, I guess, but I think she just needs to. I think she just needs to talk, man. Just
Damn, alright, just
Komi
take a
doesn't need
whole
protection.
thing on herself.
She's just got a skill issue, that's it.
Just talk.
She doesn't need protection, she needs a therapist. Who said that? Who said that? Kage needs a hug. But he doesn't need protection because he's the one protecting, man. Boji's definitely
watch
more
Ranking
pure
of Kings,
than
man.
Anya is, but Anya definitely feels more like a realistic kid to me because Anya just kind of like a piece of shit sometimes, but a piece of shit in the same way that sometimes children are just like fucking, you know what I mean? You know what? I gotta go. Anya, man. She may be a piece of shit sometimes, but she's our piece of shit, you know?
Okay.
Best supporting character.
What we
got Hayasaka, Anya, Kage, Rebecca, Uzui, and Yor.
Now, Rebecca's the young girl-looking character in Edge Runners, isn't she? I straight away think yes. But that's my personal opinion. Why Spy Family got 2 nominations in that? That's unfair. Best supporting character, Rebecca.
I will discount Anya and Yor because I kind of feel like they are the main characters in Spy X Family. I think all 3 of them are the main characters.
The main cast, yeah.
So, Kage, yeah, he's a bro, but compared to some of these other characters, I think he stands out a little bit less.
Give it to Rebecca.
Then we got
The nomination.
Uzui
Give
was
Rebecca the
was a
nomination.
fucking bro that was
He
like,
was class.
I'm confident.
In all fairness, he's pretty damn cool as well. Like, he's absolutely sick, and he as a supporting character, he takes a lot of the limelight, especially with the last fight in that and what happens to him. So sick. So yeah, I wouldn't blame him if he gives it this one.
But I can still admit my faults. Someone who has confidence, but someone who is also self-aware enough to know where they stand, and I really respect that about him. But it's got to be between Hayasaka and Rebecca.
Yay! Rebecca, let's go! Rebecca!
I'm gonna give it to Rebecca.
Yeah,
I feel like
she's
Rebecca
so sick.
barely had any screen time at all compared to some of the other cast members. Yet somehow she left such a big impact.
Yeah, community was mad about what happened to her. Whenever I talk to anyone about Cyberpunk Edge Runners that watch the show, they always comes back to Rebecca, and that just shows how well written she was and how
People like Rebecca more than she liked Lucy, and Lucy was one of the main characters in it, man. And that's f***ing impressive.
Yeah.
Best main character. Okay, we have Boji, we have Chisato, we have David, we have Eren, we have Lloyd, and we have Marin.
I don't think Eren should win that. Again, I got a weird thought on it. It's like Eren didn't show up much at all, so I feel like, you know, if the next party's in it a lot and it's boss, cool, give him that, but he wasn't in it much. David was sick, and I've not watched the rest, so I fall flat on that.
Boji, I'm gonna say no to Boji. Not as main character. Just because he's pure. Didn't really say much though, did he?
Damn! He can't talk, can he?
I'm kidding. This is a category for best main character, and I feel like Eren and Chisato stand out way more.
What? I mean, I know what he's doing is madness, but am I wrong? I don't remember him being in it that much.
I don't want to vote Chisato because I don't want to be that guy who just goes with what is popular. Eren's just an amazing character.
He is sick. Whenever he's on screen. Alright, okay, whenever he's on screen. I'm thinking about what I'm about to say. Whenever he's on screen, though, it is very impactful and you do care about what's happening. So, alright, fair. I can understand why you would vote him.
An interesting and well-developed character. I want to vote for Keanu Reeves Waifu Edition. I do, guys. I really do. I really do. But maybe I've become everything I've hated, guys. maybe I've become everything I've hated. Maybe. I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my girl. I'm sorry.
I need to watch like Chorus
Chisato, I'm so
Recoil.
sorry. I feel like the only character that could really rival Eren is Mob, but he's not here. Best director.
Alright.
I am not going to lie. I am
God.
not so familiar with every director.
No, but
that's
then you
out
base
there.
it on the show.
So I really have to go with the show itself, and if there are
Edge
any
Runners.
interesting things that stood out to me.
Cyberpunk.
This
Cyberpunk.
one kind of just doesn't
Cyberpunk.
have any competition for me
Cyberpunk.
because it's Hiroyuki Imaishi.
There you go.
The overall
Yeah.
show itself.
I'm sorry, like, as much of a big fan I am of Attack on Titan and all that others, Edge Runners was one of the best animes of last year. It was so freaking sick. Came out of nowhere for me, and I just loved it. The music, the animation, the action, the voice acting, the story. Freaking boss. The director did such a freaking good job.
Is visually the most unique show out of
Mm.
all of the other ones in this list. But I also have to talk about episode 6 of Cyberpunk Edge Runners,
Which one was this?
I think is the best episode, the best singular episode of anime to air in the last year. Not only visually, but the way, like, as soon as you start episode 6, you feel like something's off. The visuals, the art and the visuals look slightly different. You can tell it feels like a storm is brewing.
It's like something's wrong, and you get that vibe, and it's really horrible watching him go through the cybercosis or whatever they call it, and then he's having flashbacks to stuff.
I remember finishing episode 6, and after finishing episode 6, I needed a moment, just
yeah.
to take everything that just happened in. And I don't think there's anything that touches that came out this year in terms of like how well a single episode was directed. Best anime song.
Song?
Counts as best anime song.
Whoa.
Because we got best opening sequence, best ending sequence.
Okay,
There's
so
not
this
much
is a song
deliberation for
specifically.
it. It's
Rumbling,
cheeky,
rumbling.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, guys.
No,
I'm sorry.
shut up.
I don't
Shut up. Rumbling was incredible. Rumbling, rumbling. Yeah.
need to defend this.
Ah.
Best films. I can't actually. I'm going to skip this one
Films.
because
Right, if he's skipping sound. So, what did I watch? Oh, I only watched Superhero, so I'd give it to Superhero, I guess. Anyway,
out of all of these, the only thing I've seen is Jujutsu Kaisen.
I've still not watched Zero,
and
but
Bubble.
I will watch Zero before season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen comes out.
Was this that bad of a year for anime films? Because I thought Bubble was mid as fuck.
Damn.
One thing I'll say, guys.
Dragon Ball Super Zero is great.
Okay. Guys. Let me bring something up for a
Okay,
second, guys.
go on, drop some. Then.
Where's Sword Art Online?
Oh, it was out this year, wasn't last year, wasn't it? Where is that movie? Where's the Progressive? Part 2's out now. What's going on?
Where's Progressive, guys? Where's you want to
Yeah.
put Bubble on here? Oh, I'm sorry. Did the anime judges not watch Sword Art Online anymore? Because if they did, they'd know that Progressive was actually pretty decent. Where
Oh, was it? Oh god, and this is okay.
is it? It deserves a nomination at least. Definitely better than Bubble. Best score.
Wow.
Right. How do
Never thought I would see an actual AniTuber be like, "Hey, Sword Art Online was decent."
how do I vote
Because I like Sword Art Online, so I need to see this movie so then I can watch the second one. I've read the Progressive manga, and
on this without sounding
What's his
ultra
best
biased?
score?
Even though I am.
oh no,
but-
like the soundtrack to Cyberpunk Edge Runners was so good. Oh, but Made in Abyss is on there, and I watched his video the other day, and that soundtrack made me cry without even knowing what was going on.
Best score is easily going to Kevin, my boy.
I
How
don't
the hell
blame you.
can this fucking Australian dickhead be so talented? I forget that because my image of Kevin is getting pissed drunk with him at every bar.
That's dead funny.
And having way too many oolong highs with him. And then I forget sometimes that he can make some incredible pieces of music. And that's the biggest. That's
really
the
weird.
Biggest
That's
compliment I can give. It blew my mind listening just purely to the soundtrack. how many amazing parts of the soundtrack weren't used, because a lot of tracks from season 1 were reused in this arc of Made in Abyss, and I'm like, why did you feel the need to reuse it? And one thing that I have to give Kevin credit for is he does some wild shit in the Made in Abyss season 2 soundtrack. He does some really weird shit that he's never done before. Some tracks sound like they come from Zankyo no Terror, or like it's like Yoko Kanno. You have this like, I kind of felt like this very Icelandic influence with some of the tracks, and there were some absolutely beautiful tracks. And then you go on to the next track, and it's like something from Doom.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, Kevin? And then, but like, it's fucking awesome. I did have a talk with Kevin, and even he thinks that this is his magnum opus so far.
Oh, wow.
And he doesn't know if he can make something better. But
Can't
Kevin,
beat it. Oh, keep trying.
Credit where credit is due. I absolutely agree with you. But don't discount yourself yet, because I think that you can definitely keep improving, even though this has been fucking insane. What a fucking talented geezer. Best ending sequence.
Right.
Let me just refresh myself on the ending sequences. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I skip a lot of endings. No way, you skip a lot of endings, bro? Are you telling me you watch every ending to every anime? Come on, don't lie to me, guys. Don't lie to me. Yo Fukashi no Uta Ed. Okay, I've made my choice. I don't know which one this is. Because this is the only one that I never skipped. Out of any
right?
of them.
Okay,
And that's
fair.
Call of Night.
Yeah.
What a fucking banger this song is. You might be surprised with this, but I would give my second to the Komi-san Can't Communicate second season ending. That's just me as well. I really like the vibe of this ending.
No Buddha was literally made because of the song.
Yeah, exactly. Best opening sequence, Cheeky Cheeky Ban Ban, no competition. Easy, easy, easy for me. I feel like a lot of people overlooked your boy Kongming, and I feel like the best advert you can give.
The only reason I didn't watch it is because I don't have a subscription to whatever it was being shown on. So I have Crunchyroll, which Funimation fused into, and Netflix. So, and I'm being very cheeky with Dan Machi at the moment. Hush hush, but yeah.
To this show, the best selling point you can give to the show is just watching the opening. If you're not going to go Cheeky Cheeky Ban Ban, I wouldn't complain.
He straight away
if
chose
you
it. So.
Naked Hero.
But
what I don't
rubbling, but whatever. It does seem like there's a lot more fun going on with Cheeky Cheeky Ban Ban.
want to win this is these two, because I feel like these two are going to get popular.
Rubbling.
Cheeky Cheeky Ban Ban gets my vote for this one. It's a good time, and I played it at my wedding. Moving on to best continuing series.
Oh, what? That's tough. That's tough. That is really tough. I can't see what the one at the bottom is, but I imagine he's going to go with Made in Abyss. But actually, but then he looked. Wow, what do you do? What do you do? I'm stuck between the three. Because JoJo's was a really nice send-off to finish it off the story regarding Dio's legacy, but it ended it. So, what, these two, Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, I don't know if you can see the mouse. Oh, you can. I'd say Attack on Titan.
Is this award necessary? We're voting for most of these series outside of this one category.
Oh, One Piece?
Anyway.
Why is
I feel
what
like
the
this
what?
category-
That's really hot. What? As if you can put a show that has been going on for over 1,000 episodes in with stuff that's only got a couple of seasons and be like, which one's the best ongoing? I feel it's really unfair to put One Piece in.
Only here so that One Piece gets some representation,
That's
which
mad.
I'm fine with, but does One Piece really need representation?
Yeah, like what? It doesn't
I'm kinda
need
just gonna give this
anything.
to One Piece.
Fair. All right.
Alright, best new series. This is between Call of Night, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Licorice Recoil, My
Like
Desert
Chorus.
Darling, Spy X Family, and your boy Kongming. All fantastic shows that I enjoyed a hell of a lot.
I'm torn because I initially was like, Edge Runners, but I loved My Dress Up Darling. I loved it so much. I don't know what it was. It was such a. I think it's because I don't watch that kind of show that often, and it just really stood out to me. And I really enjoyed it. That I was like, and when it finished, I was like, I need more. Whereas Cyberpunk Edge Runners ended and was like, that's it, and I'm not expecting anything else. My Dress Up Darling.
2021 had a lot of shows that competed
Odd Taxi was
with
amazing.
some of the big franchise names. I think this was the year where big franchises came in and kind of dominated. Even though you had shows like your boy Kong Ming, Call of the Night, Licorice Recoil, I don't think that these shows were on the same caliber as the popular big franchise shows. If I had to pick my favorite, it would probably be Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That is in the running for my top anime of the year.
Yeah, it's definitely
Best
up there.
Animation.
Oh, Demon Slayer. It's got it. Oh wait, but Edge Runners. Oh, so it's between Demon Slayer and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Demon Slayer.
Akebi Sailor Uniform. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh yeah, because the Sailor Sailing uniform did look really good. I remember watching the first few episodes, not thinking that's sick. Did drop off it, but that did look really class. But I think Demon Slayer has got this. Edge Runners is second. Attack on Titan, there's no way people are going to vote for that because people were moaning about the animation.
Demon Slayer Entertainment District Arc, Ranking of Kings, and Spy X Family. This
Demon
would
Slayer.
actually be a difficult one. If Ufotable didn't release something this year and raise the bar.
Yeah.
This one, Best Animation
Demon Slayer.
goes to Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba,
Entertainment District Arc.
One thing I will say though is that shouldn't Mushoku Tensei be nominated in this?
Oh, yes. My God, yes. Why is it not?
Huh? Shouldn't Mushoku Tensei be nominated in this?
Yeah, it should be. You're making me angry now.
If we're counting for 2021
Yes.
anime, it keeps going. It keeps going, man. I'm gonna be fighting this fight till the day I die. Best character design. It is between JoJo and it is between Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
We know about JoJo character designs.
We do.
JoJo character designs are one of the most unique things in the world of manga. They have literally worked with fashion brands.
Oh,
because
wow, I didn't
of
know
how
that.
Unique and the different aura
That's
that they give
sick.
off. They're basically runway models that fight.
Ginger shot. I made it better this time.
Made it better.
Isn't that cute?
It's still disgusting.
Well, it's not meant to be pleasant, darn it.
It's a shot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't be a pussy.
Ah!
See, but it was easy to swallow this time, right?
That's what she
In
said.
our context. Cindy, why'd you make that?
I mean, she literally did say it, but like.
It helps me? Okay. My girl is slowly poisoning me. One thing I love about
Marriage life.
I can't even speak anymore because all I'm thinking about is how my throat is on fire. In every single cast member in Cyberpunk Edge Runners looks and feels completely unique.
Yeah.
And just from their character design alone, you can get such a good grasp of the personality that they have.
Who they are, what they're
Do I
doing.
want to give another one to Cyberpunk Edge
Do
Runners? Or should I
it.
give this to JoJo?
Nah. I feel like
This
Edge
is
Runners
hard.
deserves
I'm
it
going
over
to take
JoJo's.
the dick out of my mouth
I mean,
for a second.
I agree with this. Like, I loved JoJo's, but Edge Runners definitely stood out, especially like the different kind of like bulkiness and then the slimness. And I know JoJo's got that stuff, but like, you know, incorporating the augmentation and the abilities and it's like as soon as that guy comes up with the 3 eyes on the side, you know he's a bad guy. The design boss for these characters, I would give it to Edge Runners as well.
And I'm going to give it to Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah, fair.
who has gotten a lot of my votes this year.
Boom.
Moving
It was
on.
amazing.
Best original anime.
Original anime.
This year was a
Ooh.
little bit weaker in terms of original anime. I'm glad that some of these are getting some representation.
That's nice.
I watched at least 2 episodes of all of these shows, and some of them just didn't really appeal to me. I really liked what they tried to do with Healer Girl. That wasn't really my thing.
Ah, the
The only two that
musical.
really stand out to me is Birdie Wing and Licorice Recoil.
Like
I think
Chorus.
Birdie Wing is actually massively underrated.
Oh,
but if
I
I
need
think what
to
is
watch
the
it.
best overall,
I am going to watch Birdie Wing, but I'm going to watch it with my friends. Well, they're going to come around with beers, and I'm going to go, right, we've got 12 episodes of a underground mafia golf anime to watch. And they're going to go, okay, let's watch it. And we're going to have a laugh. It's going to be fun. So, yeah.
package, it's Licorice Recoil.
Like Chorus!
Chisato too OP, man. The girls are just too cute, okay? Which leads us to our final awards.
Okay.
And the nominations for Anime of the Year are Attack on Titan Final
Yeah.
Season, Cyberpunk Edge Runners,
Damn.
Demon Slayer Entertainment District,
Okay.
Park, Licorice Recoil,
Like Chorus.
Ranking of Kings, and Spy X Family. A lot of these shows have been nominated before, and I've talked about them a lot before. This would be a very different list
I would give it...
before 2022 was included.
Right, just before he goes into this, I would straight up give it to Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
A lot of these, I'm sure, wouldn't have even made the nomination list if Fall 2022 was nominated. And I think the biggest thing missing from this is Far and Beyond Made in Abyss Season 2. I can kind of understand why it didn't get nominated because, you know, I wouldn't wish depression on people, but that's what I'm kind of doing when I recommend Made in Abyss. I'm very surprised Kaguya Season 3 isn't on here. Attack on Titan's probably gonna win, but I don't feel like I got the complete package with Attack on Titan because it's still ongoing.
We
now.
are
It's
still waiting.
ongoing, okay?
Yeah.
Out of all of these that gave me the
Cyberpunk.
most complete experience, it's Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
I know I've voted
Definitely.
for Cyberpunk Edge Runners a lot, but I've also voted for Attack on Titan a lot this. The ending made me f***ing depressed as shit.
The music was great. The song.
And
The
I
song!
still think episode 6 was the best singular episode of the year.
Damn.
So it's Cyberpunk Edge Runners for me. My biggest discrepancies are with Anime of the Year. I think Made in Abyss Season 2
Should have been
and Kaguya-sama Season 3 definitely deserve an Anime
Right,
of the Year
okay.
nomination. That made picking Cyberpunk Edge Runners pretty easy for me. If we take pure nominations and representation, the only show I think that is missing from everything is Summertime Render. It deserves a nomination for Best Drama and Best New Series.
Heard a lot
I
of good
don't
things
think
about
there's
it.
going to be a lot of variance this year in terms of the winners and in terms of what you guys voted for. By taking an entire season out, you've taken an entire season of choice out. You know, everyone
Damn.
say bye YouTube, say bye YouTube. So that's been my votes for this year's Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Did you agree? Did you
That was
disagree?
fun.
What the
That
hell
was
did you
very
vote for?
fun.
What do you think of this year's nomination? Leave
I
a
really
comment
need to
below.
pee.
And this was live streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/Giguk. So you can join me for any future streams where we just shit talk a bunch of anime and play a lot of Genshin. But that's been it from me for today. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.
Sick. Absolutely class. That was a lot of fun. I hope in future when I sort out my live streaming stuff and my stuff like this, because this setup's good, that I could do stuff like that in the future, and I will do. I'm still figuring out tweaks, still figuring out stuff. Middle of the year, so come June, we'll have it all sorted. We're doing live streams. We'll be on Twitch, TikTok. Everything's gonna be bam. It's gonna be sick. I'm even gonna experiment with putting like the links to the socials all over the videos and everything. This year's gonna be the year, man. I've got such a good feeling about this year. And that was fun to see go through the anime nominations. That was cool. And it makes me want to definitely get on top of the anime this year for when he does that next year and we see what's going on. But anyway, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 month to support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for that. And thank you all. I really need to be for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Let me know what to discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.